Ever felt completely fine, and then, out of nowhere, you're sad? Not because of something someone said, not because you remembered anything painful, just sad. You're doing something normal, and suddenly there's a heaviness in your chest. Your thoughts slow down, and nothing feels right. A lot of people experience this, but almost no one talks about it. So, what is it? A glitch in the brain? A buried emotion resurfacing? Or something more mysterious? Welcome to Mystery Shack, where we uncover mysteries and explore the unknown. Join us as we dive into fascinating topics, from science and history to the eerie and unexplained. If you're curious about the hidden corners of our world, you're in the right place. You're walking, scrolling, maybe even laughing at something, and then it just happens. A drop. Not a panic attack, not sadness from a breakup, not a memory surfacing. Just this sudden, quiet shift in your mood. Like your body is fine, your mind is calm, but your emotions take a nosedive. And the weird part is, there's no trigger. You didn't hear bad news. You weren't spiraling in thought. 1 second, you're neutral or even happy, and the next, you're heavy. You check in with yourself. Did I forget something? Did I see or hear something subtle? But nothing makes sense. It's like emotional gravity just pulls you down without warning. And the people around you, they won't notice. You might not even say anything. Because how do you explain a sadness that came out of nowhere and doesn't even feel like it belongs to you? So, what's going on here? Why does this happen? Theory 1. Repressed or stored emotions. The human mind is a master of suppression. We bury emotions we don't want to feel. Stress, grief, guilt, regret. But these feelings don't vanish. They stay somewhere inside, waiting. And sometimes, when your guard is down, when you're relaxed, distracted, or even content, those buried emotions slip through. That sudden sadness? It might be emotional residue resurfacing. Something you thought you forgot, but your body didn't. Theory 2. Biological mood shifts. Emotions are chemicals, literally. Your brain runs on signals. Serotonin, dopamine, cortisol, oxytocin. A small dip in serotonin, a blood sugar drop, a hormonal fluctuation, even dehydration, can all create a shift in your emotional state. Think about how sometimes, after a long day or bad sleep, you feel more sensitive or fragile for no reason. These micro changes are invisible to us, but our brain reacts like they're massive. So that wave of sadness, it could be your body firing off a signal that's not tied to thought at all. It's purely physical. Theory 3. Emotional synchronicity and spiritual sensitivity. Some believe we unconsciously absorb emotional energy from others. Ever walk into a room and immediately feel tension? Or talk to someone who smiles, but you know they're not okay? Some say we all carry emotional frequencies, and sometimes we tune into someone else's signal without realizing it. Others take it even further. Maybe it's spiritual, a type of emotional intuition. You're not just feeling your own sadness, you're sensing the energy of something bigger. There's one more theory, and it's the strangest of all. What if that sudden sadness isn't emotional, but existential? A moment where your consciousness shifts, like you slipped slightly out of sync with the reality you were just in. Some people call it a glitch, a feeling that something changed, but you can't explain what. It's like your brain momentarily wakes up to the artificiality of everything: your routine, your memories, your sense of self. And in that tiny flicker of awareness, you feel the weight of it. Not sadness from a thought or a feeling, but sadness from being unplugged even for a second. Rational? Maybe not. But if you've ever felt that weird, hollow drop, and then a strange calm after, maybe, just maybe, you brushed up against something we're not supposed to notice. And then there's the idea of a collective emotional field, that maybe, at random moments, we tap into a kind of shared pain. The weight of something happening far away, a connection we can't prove, but can definitely feel. It's eerie, but also strangely comforting, because maybe that sadness isn't a glitch. Maybe it's a signal, or a reminder that we're more connected than we realize. I've felt it too. Sometimes I'll be editing, walking home, or just listening to music, and suddenly, it's like the color drains from the moment. No memory, no drama, just silence inside. It used to scare me. I thought something was wrong with me. But the more I talked to people, the more I realized. Almost everyone has felt this. They just don't talk about it, because it doesn't make sense. And honestly, maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe we're meant to feel it. Maybe it's grief we never let out, or the echo of someone else's sadness brushing up against our soul for a second. I want to know, have you ever felt this kind of sadness? The kind that sneaks up on you with no cause. Where were you when it hit? What did it feel like? Did it pass quickly, or did it sit with you for a while? I'm genuinely curious, because the more people open up about this, the less alone we all feel. Drop your experience in the comments. I'll be reading everyone. And who knows? Maybe your story helps someone else understand their own. If you felt this video, share it. Someone else might need to hear it too. And if you're into topics like this, those strange, emotional moments that don't make sense, stick around. There's more coming.